first and foremost, I want to give all honors and praises and glory belongs to my Lord and Savior. His name is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wahabakar Kodash. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai, in who I reverence and honors the elder apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth, and those of you that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few, the very few brothers and sisters listening and learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days. And to Wadi Yahweh Abashai for giving me the energy and the spirit to get out here another day. Because sometimes it could be tiresome. But guess what? Yahweh gives us enough to get through the day. Right? So without further ado, we're going to go straight to Isaiah 30. Woe to the rebellious children. Right? And majority of people on this side are rebellious. They're rebellious to this word that we're teaching. The scriptures, woe to those that are rebellious, to rebellious children. Those that don't want to take heed to this word, they'll be classed as what? Rebellious. Okay? Serve the Lord, Yahweh Abashai, that take counsel. Some people are taking counsel, but what counsel is it? Okay? But not of me. Some people, they take counsel, but it's not the right counsel. It's not the counsel of Yahweh by Sham Yahweh. Okay? They're taking counsel in these other philosophies. Whether it be Christianity, right? Whether you call yourself a Pentecost Baptist. That's what they're taking counsel in. Hinduism, that's what they're taking counsel in. Kemetism, Scientology, that's what they're taking counsel in. So that's not the counsel of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And cover with a covering. Some people, they're covering with a covering, but it's not the covering of Yahweh Shai. So if you're not covered by the spirit of Yahweh Shai, what are you covered by? Huh? That means you're covered by another entity, another spirit. Okay? That's why you got to be careful what you're getting into, whatever philosophy, because there's spirits attached to that. You ever wonder why when someone calls himself black, why they have like a black countenance, they have a dark countenance, they wear all black? So when you attach yourself to, depending on what spirit it is, that's going to become of you. That's why you got to cleave unto Yahweh Shai. You can't be caught up in none of these different philosophies. Alright? And it says, maybe just a minute, but cover with a covering, and the cover is a veil. Some people have a veil. It's a veil of demons. They're covering, you got men, they're hiding behind demons. Right? But Yahweh Shai knew them spirits. Okay? He knows the right-hand side spirits that serve him, and he knows them left-hand side spirits that are deceitful. Right? But they may add sin to sin. So if you're covered by another spirit and not the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you're adding sin unto sin. Okay? And it says that they walk down to go into Egypt. So their covering is the covering of this society. Egypt. Right? And this is spiritually, this place is spiritually Egypt, beginning with America. It's spiritually Egypt. So our people, yeah, they cover themselves, but with what? The covering of what? These other idols. These other philosophies. Right? And it says, and has not asked at my mouth. Right? So they're not seeking Yahweh Shai. They're not seeking the counsel of Yahweh Shai. They're seeking the counsel of this world. Okay? And I've not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Who's the modern day Pharaoh? Esau. So that's what our people are strengthening themselves in. Pharaoh, this society, this world, this system, right? To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame. Since you want to trust in this man, that's going to be your shame, because you're not going to have that covering. Okay? And it says, and trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Okay? We need to cleave unto Yahushua, and Yahushua knew. He knew them spirits. Let's go to Matthew 9 and 27. Let's go straight to Matthew 9, and this is when Yahushua was healing. And let's go to 27. And when Yahushua departed thence, 2 blind men followed him, crying, right? In other words, wailing, right? And consider they were blind, saying, "O Son of David, have mercy on us." So them spirits, them blind men, that's a spirit as well. To be blind, that's a spirit of blindness. They said, "O Son of David." So them spirits knew that Yahushua was the Son of David. So what did he mean when he said the Son of David? Because who was the son of David? Solomon. That's how you know Yahushua was previously what? Solomon. So they knew who the Son of the Most High were. Them spirits identified who the Son of the Most High was. Okay? And it says, bear me just a minute. And it says, crying, saying, "Son of David, have mercy on us." Right? And when he was come into the house, the blind men came to him instantly. Okay? And Yahushua said unto them, "Believe ye that I am able to do this?" So that's the first thing Yahushua was asking. Do you believe I'm able to do this? Right? This miracle. And that's why it's so fundamental. It's all about your belief in Yahushua. Right? But he said unto him, "Yeah, Lord Yahushua." They said yes. So these blind men, and guess what? They were physically blind. So that's even heavy as well. They were physically blind. How did they know where Yahushua was? They knew. Okay? They sensed that spirit. Okay? And it says, "Believe ye that I am able to do this?" But he said unto him, "Yeah, Lord Yahushua." That's great faith. Then touched he their eyes, saying, "According to your faith, be it unto you." Right? So Yahushua said, according to your faith, the faith that you had, so be it unto you. You're healed. Okay? He didn't ask him, how many laws did you keep? It was according to faith, and that's what this truth is about. Your faith. I can't stress that enough. Okay? And their eyes were open from that moment onwards. And Yahushua straightly charged. Alright? Them saying, "See that no man know it. Don't tell anyone else." A lot of the times when Yahushua was doing miracles, he was healing, he said, "Don't tell anyone." Right? Just go your way and don't tell anyone that I healed you. So Yahushua was also moving in secrecy as well. Okay? And it says, maybe just a minute. When it says, "And their eyes were open," Yahushua straightly charged them that you should tell no other man. But they, when they departed, spread abroad his fame. They couldn't help it. They told him not to. They told him not to tell anyone. But they couldn't help it. They had to. It's a marvelous work. You're healed. You're going to tell people who healed you, how you were healed. It was a marvelous work that Yahushua was doing. Okay? And it says, and his fame spread abroad all the country. So yeah, again, you're going to have fame, but you're not seeking fame. Like these camps today, you're not seeking fame. But you're going to have fame, because obviously people are going to see you. They're going to know about what the miracles, the things you're doing, right? The powers. Okay? So this truth, you're gonna have fame. But it's not a worldly fame. Right? It's fame on the right hand side, not the left. Okay? And it says, wait me just a minute. As they went out, behold, they brought to him a dumb, key thing, a dumb man possessed with a devil. So when someone can't talk, they don't talk, they have a dumb spirit on them. It's a devil that's closed their mouths. Okay? There's a spirit attached to everything. Right? And when the devil was cast out, the damn spake. Right? Someone call it what? Retarded, slow. Okay? And it says, and it was, bear me just a minute, and the multitudes marveled, saying it was never so seen in Israel. This thing was never seen. Okay? Within Israel. See, Abishai, he was, man, miracles are being done. So many miracles are being done that he could not what deny. Okay? There's more. And it says, but the Pharisees said, here we go. The Pharisees were talking shit. Because they were jealous, right? Because they didn't have that power themselves to do those things. So of course they'd be jealous, they'd be hating, they'd be envying. But the Pharisees said he casteth out devils through the prince of devils. So they were trying to say Yahushua is doing it by devils himself. When that's just ludicrous. Because devils can't cast out devils. Right? Devils can't cast out devils. Okay, only righteous spirit can cast out a devil. Right? And it says, and Yahushua went about all the cities and villages teaching in the synagogue. So he's going to different places, different destinations, teaching. And in these synagogues, these buildings. And preaching the gospel of the kingdom. Just like we're doing, we're preaching what the gospel, the good news of the kingdom of what? The Most High. And healing every sickness, every single sickness you can think about. And our healing comes from Yahushua. And every disease among the people, and disease means when your body's at disease. Alright? But when the multitude saw, when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion. Right? And that's how it was supposed to be. Because obviously you wake up to the truth, but then you remember how we were. Then that brings you to have a certain amount of compassion upon your people. Because you remember, you previously, before coming into the truth, what state we were in. Right? So that you having that spirit, you're able to bring forth what? Compassion. Okay? And there's more. And it says, on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad, as a sheep having no shepherd, no ruler, no guide. Then saith he unto them and his disciples, the harvest is truly plenteous. The harvest is plenteous. There's a lot of gathering to do. But the labourers are few. There's only a few labourers. It's not much. There's only a few. So when it says the harvest is plenty but there's only a few, hold on. There's many men that have the Bible, but there's only a few that are willing to really get out here and to teach this word. To be out on the highways and byways and to give their full effort. Only a few. And it says, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth labourers. Right? So that's what we're praying for. That Yahushua sends more labourers. Pray for more individuals to come into this truth and to do this work. That's what we pray for. Right? Into his harvest. Right? So that's what we're supposed to be praying for. And when he called unto him his 12 disciples, so there were 12. Right? He gave them power. So yes, they had spiritual power. Alright? Against unclean spirits. So Yahushua, he gave his men spiritual power over these unclean spirits. Right? To cast them out. And to heal all manner of sicknesses and manner of diseases. Right? So the disciples, they were giving this by Yahushua. Okay? And it says, bear me just a minute. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. First, Simon, who was called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, the publican, James, the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. Right? These 12 Yahushua sent forth, right, and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, the other nations, all right, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Why? Because they were heathens. That's why they were told not to go into that city. All right, and it says, but go rather to the lost sheep, lost, because our people are lost. So go rather to the lost sheep of Israel. That's who we're commanded to keep. Right? The lost sheep of Israel. And ye go and preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And it's at hand, and that's what we teach you. It's at hand. Right? Come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let's amend our ways before Yahushua's appearance. Okay? And we know we're not going to be perfect, but come back to him. And it says, heal the sick. And they were given power to heal the sick. Cleanse the lepers. Raise the dead. And we're raising the dead spiritually. How do we raise them up? Through this word. We are raising those from what? A dead state. Through this word. We're breathing what? This life back into them. Okay? He says, cast out devils. So even devils, spirits are being cast out by this word. Okay? Cast out devils. Freely you have received. Okay? Freely give. So as much as we've received, we're going to give. Can't be selfish with this truth. Freely give. Freely you have received. Freely give. Can't be stingy. Right? And it says, so we're done on that. Baba Kasha. Bear me just a minute. So now we're going to go to James 2. Let's go to Revelation 12. Because even them spirits know who the men of the Lord are. Right? Even they know. Okay. Let's go to Revelation 12. Actually, bear me just a minute. Yeah, let's go to Revelation 12. Okay. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens. So we're supposed to be rejoicing. Okay. And ye that dwell in them. The angels are rejoicing, and we're supposed to be rejoicing. Because we know this kingdom has an end. Alright? Woe to the inhabitants. Woe means destruction. So destruction's going to be to what? The inhabitants. Via World War III. Via Yahushua. When he comes back. Okay? And of the earth and of the sea. There's going to be destruction played out on land and sea. Okay? And it says, let this noise go devil has come down unto you, having great wrath. With what? Legislations. Putting in different legislations. Right? Different laws. Right? That's part of that wrath. The demonization, that's part of that wrath. Right? The devil is coming down unto you having great wrath, the deceiver. Great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. He knows. They know. Okay? So they're trying to speed up everything. But really what? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, and he turneth it whatsoever he will. So even the devils know. Even the devils know they have a short time. That's why they panic. Right? That's why the devils panic. They scurry. That's why they jump in what? They jump into men's vessels to hide. Because these demons need a hiding place. They need a habitation. Bear me just a minute. So now let's go into James 2 and 19. James 2 and 19. Start at 8. Yeah, a man may say, right? Thou hast faith. Anybody can say I have faith. The people, they have faith, but they have faith in things in the world. Right? They have faith if they work more hours, they're going to get what? Paid more. Right? They have faith in all types of things. Right? Even so, faith that have not works is dead being alone. Yeah, man say thou hast faith and have works. Show me that faith without thy works. That was asked. You show me your faith without works. Because with works, there's faith. And it takes faith to show them works. Okay? It takes faith. Okay? And not everybody's going to have works, because you're going to have those that were saved in the last hour. Doesn't apply to them. But this applies to those that have put their hand to the plow. Putting your hand to the plow is work, is labor. Okay? And it says, show me that faith without thy works, and I will show you my faith by my works. This is what Paul was saying. You show me your faith without the working, and I'll show you my faith by my works. Right? It's crazy. People are dropping stuff and all sorts. Right? Bear me just a minute. And it says, thou believest that there is one power. Okay, fine. Thou doest well. Okay. The devils also believe and tremble. The devils also believe and tremble. Shut up. Right? So, what makes an individual that's got a Bible in his hands any different from anyone else in the world? What makes you any different? Ultimately, it's the election and your faith towards Yahweh Shai. That's what separates. Because even witches, warlocks, masons, even they have the Bible. Right? Even he's in his court system. Even he has the Bible. So what makes you any different from those in the world? Those that are wicked. Them demons. Right? And the scripture says, even Satan would be what? Come in the form of an angel of light. So don't be fooled by men that are what? Deceptive. Okay? You've got to be spiritual. Don't be so easily fooled. Just because a man says, I'm coming in the name of Yahweh Shai, that guy could be coming in the spirit of Satan. That's why the scriptures try the spirits. Let's go to John. This is John. Okay. This is John 4, 4th chapter. Beloved, believe not every spirit. So you can't believe every single spirit in the world, because remember there's many. Right? Remember what we read? They cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. So you can't just trust everyone out here. Anyone that's got a Bible, anyone that's in Shalom, that's called being naive. You try the Spirit. How do you try the Spirits? By what? These words. What are they teaching? What do they believe? Right? Are they sincere? Are they diligent? Right? Are they breaking out the scriptures right? That's how you try a man. That's how you try a man's spirit. Is he worldly? That's how you try a man's spirit. By the scriptures. Okay? But try the spirits. So you're testing them. By the words. Okay? Whether they are of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, the Most High. Because anybody could put the Most High. The Most High ain't dealing with you. You have to go through Yahweh Shai. Anybody could say that. Right? The Rastafarians say that. The Most High. Right? Yeah, he is the Most High, but you got to go through his Son. You can't just go directly to him. There's an order to this. Right? And it says, there are spirits, whether they are the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Scriptures let us know. There's many false prophets. In other words, deceitful prophets with guile. Okay, pretenders. Okay? There's many pretenders within this truth. So if one's a pretender, he's a false prophet. If one believes in a different doctrine outside of what he's been taught, he's a false prophet. Right? And the scriptures warn us of these things. Okay? Bear me just a minute. And here we go. This is 1 Peter 2. How to identify. Okay. But there were what? Many. There were false prophets among the people. Right? There was false prophets among the people. So there's going to be false prophets amongst us. Right? Deceiving you. Using spells. Right? Speaking in a particular way. Okay? To what? Entice you. To fool you. Okay? Even though there shall be false teachers among you. The scriptures let us know these things would happen in the last days. So you would need to be extra aware of these things. Okay? Extra vigilant of what you're learning. And study to show thyself approved. Okay? Don't just take a man's word for it. Study. Okay? Who shall bring in damnable heresy? And you know what another damnable heresy is? You gotta be with our camp. We're the greatest camp. You gotta be with us. That's a heresy within itself. Right? That's a heresy. And now if anyone is not in a camp, he must be a castaway. That's a heresy. That's your opinion. Right? That's not a fact. Because you also have prophets. Isaiah, he was by himself. Right? Jeremiah, he was by himself. Were they castaways? Okay, so that's a heresy. Okay? And heresy is someone that has what? An opinion of something. They never want to let the scriptures come out. It's always an opinion. That's why I always say, let the scriptures do the talking. Let the scriptures do more talking than we talk. Because if you're not doing that, you become what? An heretic. And a heretic is someone that teaches something that is outside of the word. That is not matching, that is not fitting with the word. That's a heretic. Okay? And it says, heresy, even denying the Lord that brought them. So like I'm itching a lot as well because all this pollen coming off the tree. Okay? And it says, denying the Lord, so you have They're denying the Lord. Oh, and men are doing this ever so openly. They're talking about Sakari, they're talking about Hokab Malone, because they're trying to get you away from Yahushua. These are men that have denied Yahushua and have chosen the world. And now they're in a demonic spirit. Why? Because they've chosen the world. Right? Because it's small in the mind. Okay? Even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. The scriptures warn us that would happen. You'd have men changing up the doctrine, bringing in heresies. And many shall follow there. So it says there, so it says follow their pernicious ways. So there's many of them. Many shall follow their pernicious. Pernicious goes into destructive ways. So there's certain men, they're leading you in the broad path to be destroyed. Okay? By reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And you're going to see this more and more and more. The truth is going to be evil spoken of. You're going to have men come up with all types of slander. They're this, they're that. So men, they're looking for a way to demonize this truth. Okay? They're looking for some way to demonize the truth and demonize the men. Soon this word is going to be outlawed to believe in the Bible. That's their step. Right? Then the next thing is the RFID chip. There's a step to all these things. Right? Even men in this truth, they're trying to set up men somehow, some way. And we know demonic ass men watch the videos. They watch our videos. They watch every little thing. Right? You even got demonic ass men, bishops watching our video. Right? And elders. Right? Trying to trap you up. But guess what? You're only trapping up yourselves. You're only fighting against Yahushua. Right? You're not fighting against us. You're fighting against Yahushua. Right? And through covetousness. The reason why men want to keep this afloat, want to keep the deception alive. Why? Because there's something to gain. And when there's something to gain in the physical, a carnal man's going to what? Use deception. Just like Esau. How does he keep his system alive? By deception. So these demonic men, they're using deception to keep this place afloat. To keep their followers. Because followers means money. Okay? So when you have followers, yeah, you also have what? Money. Okay? There's money that comes with that. And if you're corrupt, that's what's going to happen. And you've got to remember, and that's how you would know who them Pharisees are today as well. Because when they were losing followers, they were losing their credibility and they were losing money. Right? So it was messing them up. And that's why they were trying to get Yahushua out of the way. And also what their position. They had a position to maintain. Okay. Now look at these men. Now look at the state of some men. Right? They're in a horrible demonic spirit. A dead spirit. That's why certain videos, after I've watched, maybe 5 minutes, if it's really that bad, you need to switch off. Because men will have you in a demonic ass trance. And that's what's going on. Okay? Take heed to these words. There's a lot of stuff going on. And with feigned words is what? The slight deception. With feigned words. Right? Shall make what? Merchandise. Merchandise is what? Gain. Out of you. So you're going to have some of those that are teaching just to make merchandise out of you. Just to make money off you. Okay? I don't come here, I don't teach this word to get anything from anyone. No monetary gain. You teach it out of fear and love for your people, and that's it. Right? Whose judgment now with a long time lingereth not. So that judgment is lingering. And men know that. That's why they got to what? Fill their measure. They're filling the measure of what their fathers. They're doing the will of their fathers. Okay? They're going all out. So, really, when you look at things, these men were not right to begin with. They had information. And I don't take anything away from men that may have taught you, but that means they were just milking it all the way. That means they were corrupt from the start. Right? They were set up from the start to be corrupt, to be deceptive. Not taking anything away from anyone that taught me. But the truth is the truth. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And their damnation slumbereth not. Right? And Yahushua said, make not my father's house a house of what? Merchandise. Let's quickly go to Timothy's. And the scriptures tell you, it gives you the characteristics of a bishop. If you're calling yourself a bishop, the characteristics you're supposed to have. Okay? This is 1 Timothy and 3. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, right? So you really want the office, right? But you shouldn't really be coveting any office. If it happens, it happens, right? He deserves a good work, so you have to have a good work. You can't go missing for 3 weeks a year. Where was you all this time? Okay, where was you all this time? 3 weeks. Look, if someone goes missing for 3 weeks and no videos, by that time, the Lord ain't really dealing with that individual. If there's a good reason, a really good reason, that's something else. But if you just go missing a month and you just turn up on the scene, what was you doing for that 3-4 weeks that month? Because you weren't thinking about Yahushua. Okay? What was you thinking about? Because by that time he could already, what, strip the spirit away. Okay? A bishop then must be blameless. Right? So you got to be blameless. Because a bishop could be looking at everybody else. Like, oh, what's he do? You have to be blameless as a bishop. You can't be deceptive. You can't be a false accuser. You can't be scriptures are going to go into it. A husband of one wife. It's only one wife, not many. In other words, and this going, you got to be disciplined. Okay? Vigilant. Okay? And a bishop, he's going to observe what's going around. So even amongst your own ranking, you've got to be vigilant. You can't be in that respect of persons. Okay? Sober. Of good behavior. So you're also going to be sober. Spiritually sober. And of good behavior. Okay? And it also says, given to hospitality. So how are you, if you're a bishop, how are you supposed to be with the words? You're supposed to be what? Somewhat generous with this word. Okay? Hospitality. Hospitable. Okay? Apt to teach. Ready to teach any given moment. That's how it's supposed to be. Apt to teach. Ready to teach. Not sitting on your fat ass, right? Demonizing other men. Not given to wine. Okay? Discipline. No striker, easily agitated. No greedy. Okay, like I said. Okay, stuff in your face. Okay? Or of filthy lucre. Okay? Gain. Material gain. Okay? A lot of men are milking it. The only reason why they're pushing the truth, because there's what? Gain. Money. And if you're doing it for that, then the love ain't really going to be there. That love that you have for the truth ain't really going to be there. If you're just doing it for money alone. And that's a fact. If you do something just for the purpose of money, the love ain't going to be there. You should be doing something because it's in you to do it. You want to do it. Well.